All right, YouTube, Dreadnought Pythons here, coming back to you. Hey, been a couple weeks, like I said, kind of fell off, got sidetracked. But the good news is I might have posted, we did have 4 eggs, and we'll take a peek over in the incubator shortly. I got to check the racks, check on the snakes. So, what's going on in the reptile room? So, this one over here is our banana, Luffy, our banana male. We just check on them, they look good. I kind of peeked in there earlier. He was in the living room the other day. Uh, we had him in a nice spot, a little cubby up by the fireplace. But we put him in here. It's better humidity since I run this humidifier. It keeps it right there, 60%, give or take, 65. We haven't had any issues with the sheds. We still sprinkle, we still spray with the Hudson sprayer, the bark and stuff like that, keep it soaked. Y'all, this is Django. He's my pastel Mojave het lavender. He's the second one we got after we got Luffy. And he's a Wilbank snake. And this one was bought locally over by the beach. For charismatic creatures or something, over in Ventura. Yeah. So look those guys up on the Instagram. They're just a family just trying to make it and loving reptiles. So support them too. Anyway, Django's from Wilbanks, like I said. He's a good little snake. We'll find him a girlfriend one day, but whatever. All right, we're going to look at my cinnamon spot nose female over here. She's been paired up with that banana I just showed you, Luffy, several times. She's only ate once the other day on Tuesday. I feed on Mondays and Tuesdays. She ate once a small, and she's just kind of just eh. So I think she's there. My buddy looked at her and said she looks like she is. She's gonna have eggs. So we'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. But she's starting to darken out, so she might be going in the shed. I'm keeping an eye on her. I have been recording their shed dates. Since it's my first year, there I'm getting advice from people that's done it. This is again my fire OD. She's been paired up with my leopard, spot nose het clown. So she's a fire orange dream pastel. So we'll see what we get out of her. Still learning this, make some hets and things like that. She could be a het. Some people just don't know what they got or just don't keep good track. So it is what it is. We're enjoying it. Now this is a big banana female, and she's been locked up with that leopard spot nose het clown from Canova, and I actually got that snake from EJD Superior Reptiles. Follow them on Instagram. I think they have YouTube as well. I checked them out yesterday. There's a story behind her that the collection she came from, everything was either het pied or het clown. Well, she didn't prove out het pied when they paired her up 2 years in a row. Well, they never paired her with a clown. So she very well could be het clown. That'd be a surprise. Not banking on it. Not going to be upset if it don't happen, because either way, I'm just enjoying it and I'm learning it. And then I'll, learn what I'm going to do from there next season. This girl's the one that had babies the other day, and she never did really get real big for me as I wanted. I mean, she was up to 1800 or 19, but she's starting to take food again. She's just a pied head albino, and she's starting to take food. She's ate a few times, 3 times for me already, so she's pounding them hard. She's finicky in the beginning, but we're going to give her a chance, and we're just taking it slow. And I just keep her in this little freedom breeder tub in my homemade rack and then them homemade hides. She seems to be happy and doing better now than how, since I've had her. So, y'all should do better at knowing what the heck I got here. Anyway, she's a lemon blast pie. And she's locked up. Well, they was locked. They're laying right there. They was locked last night. Anyway, she's hooked up with my Gen X yellow belly pie, as you can tell right there. So coming on. I think that one also has some pinstripe genes in it. I have to get those cards and get better at that. But anyway, most of y'all know what these lemon blast and what all that means. Pastel super stripe. Now she's a leopard. Now she was paired up with that Gene X as well, Yellow Belly. So we're gonna see what she has. She's huge. Look at her. She's heavy, and she didn't lock up. I tried one more time, so she's kind of, they're just not interested. She's still taking food though, and she has been around the water bow. That banana over here has been around the water bow. I guess they call that building follicles or whatever. Yeah. I got to keep her tied again because she's an escape artist. But look, they're locked. My leopard spot nose het clown with my killer clown. Can y'all see that in there? Anyway, we won't disturb them no more. I noticed it, I don't know, must have been early this morning or late last night. They locked. She was with my leopard firefly clown. They never did lock. And I'm putting him with her to see what we get. I don't know. Maybe that's a Batman. It'll be interesting to see if they take. You know, if they don't, they don't. We'll just keep trying and keep learning. This is my Super Blast, Super Stripe. She's been with him and they've had locks. She's eating well. I'll probably take this hide out. There too. But she does like it snug in there. Sometimes she gets in it. Or I just need to get her one of them a square hide, something a little bit better. Now this is my firefly, leopard firefly clown. He's down here with my pastel clown. They was locked. Paired with her several times. So she's getting huge. She looks like she's building too. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that more babies are coming. But like I say, my buddy over here at JT's Exotics, you can find him on Morph Market. Here, that's the snake racks, man. All the snakes look good, y'all. This is where I keep my males up top. He's over there. You know, we're learning it. We're starting to see what we like by looking on Morph Market and watching YouTube, you know. So we get through this. Obviously, pet quality. Some of them probably be some decent snakes for beginners or whoever. And then we'll get into some double recessives and really start get a game plan, you know. But you got to start somewhere. And I like what I have. And that's what everybody says, get what you like. Well, I like what I have. I like everything, but I really like what I have. I think it's a good start to learn it, you know, and kind of just stay with it. But over here in our incubator that I got locally from a friend of mine as well, I got it set up with my Vibarium Electronics VE100. A lot of people are running 200s and 300s as well. This is just what I got right now. It's working fine. We'll upgrade, you know, like everybody does as we progress. So I guess we could peek at them. I hadn't checked them for a while. We'll just take a quick peek, and then we'll kind of. So these are pied het albino. Let's just get on this table. Pied het albino is what she is. She was proven. She still laid eggs. Born 12/30 of 2023. So 55 to 62 days, I believe, is what the, you know, pay attention to them before you cut them, or I don't know what they want to call it, pipping them. And anyway, I'm going to get a little help on that. I'm not going to just do this on my own. But there's 5 eggs in here, and so far so good. There's one in there over here on the end. It's kind of, it was off to the side when I got in there because I had left the hide. I didn't really think she was going to have eggs. I didn't know. And because she just had been off food forever, just barely eating for me. So, and I don't have an ultrasound, and I'm still learning how to palpate or feel for them. Anyway, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It may or may not be viable, but we're still going to try. So, anyway, that's, maybe I'll get 4 eggs. GNX yellow belly pie to just normal pie head albino. You know, maybe there's some other gene in there that we can't really tell or I don't know about. Let's put this back. Y'all, I lined the inside of my incubator with these water bottles. It helps, you know, especially these homemade incubators. It helps keep the heat, you know, they're a heat sink. And then if your power goes out, it'll help hold your heat, you know, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Also, the other thing I did too, because I'm just like to experiment, and it's working. And that buddy of mine over at JT's, he checked it out and he thought it was a good idea too, the way my setup is. I just put these tubs right here with this Pangea hatch and water in it. They're just open. They're maintaining my humidity higher, and then of course, in your tubs, you're closer to that 90, 100% where you want them, is what everybody says. He said everything's when he's very successful at this, and he said it all looks good and exactly where I wanted it. So uh, he liked the water tubs, just keeping a little extra humidity in here. What's it gonna hurt? You know, I got a little pinhole on each end, not like a, I don't know what size drill bit that is, 3/16 or one. I don't, anyway, whatever. Just put a little hole in it on each end, and if it seems like it's too much airflow and not holding enough in, you close it up or put more holes in it. You kind of just got to experiment with what tubs you want to use. But they seem to be working for me. I tried them before we had eggs, and everything holds humidity just good. So we'll run with that. And if we get any more eggs and nothing's over rotting too fast or looking ugly, I mean, from what he said, he's seen the other day. Follow us on Instagram as well. I don't know how this Facebook stuff works anymore, but anyway, I'm on Facebook, Dreadnought Pythons, same thing. Y'all follow me, I follow you back. Whatever. We'll talk. Message me. I don't care.
Shout out Bald Boy Lives.
Huh?
Shout out Bald Boy Lives.
Oh yeah, and shout out at Bald Boy Lives. Whatever the craziness they're doing, y'all follow Bald Boy Lives and see what goofiness my kids are up to. Anyway, all right. Y'all have a good one. Until the next episode.